What's up, everybody on the internet? In the last video I pretty much just talked about my discontent or disdain for Mr. Doug DeMuro. I apologize to you guys, not to Doug, because I think he is still pretty stupid for crushing his Audi Allroad with his Land Rover Defender. But anyways, basically, in this video, I'm just going to talk about this problem I've been having, of course, with my Audi Allroad. Ironic, isn't it? It gets cold outside in the winter. I live in Idaho. If you guys live in a cold place, you probably know what I'm talking about already, but these are O-rings for the fuel injectors. When it gets cold, which it is here in the winter, the O-rings on the fuel injectors that come with the car, they get really hard when it's cold and they leak like uncontrollably. And there's a few of these that are just dumping gasoline, liquid fuel super hard, and that's been totally scary, dangerous, and not good. So that's what we're gonna do. Replace the O-rings and the fuel injectors, start it, and then we'll see if we still have a problem. And then if we do, I'll look into it. I'll let you guys know what I can do to try to fix it. I'm pretty positive that if you got to this video somehow, you probably already know what's up. But for those who don't, we're just gonna run through it as we go, since I got a little tripod for my phone. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Or however that saying goes, lefty-tighty, righty-loosey. Positive terminal first when you're disconnecting it. I just confused myself. The cabin filter looks dirty as shit, so that's probably not helping at all. So I might as well replace that too. Always good practice to disconnect your battery before doing something. Yada yada. Basically what we have to do now is take off the Y pipe, and hopefully you can see, but that's usually held on by 3 bolts. Of course right now that's not the case, but we do have these hose clamps to take care of, so grab a flathead. Too many flatheads to choose from. I wish that was my biggest problem that I ever had to face when working on this shiz, but it's not, and it's probably why a lot of people don't like German cars, especially Audis. But to each their own, or something, right? So we got these 3 post clamps undone. Basically now what we're gonna do is also get this guy. I'll try to make it so you could see it. We're gonna get this guy right here, the pancake valve. Because of the way that I had to set mine up, I actually am not gonna be able to remove this end, but that would probably be easier. We're gonna do this one and just pull it all off. That'll give us access to the fuel rail, so we can take that off. If you guys have any advice on how to set the camera up better, I mean, you guys tell me a good spot where I can put it to view, a good vantage point, and we'll try and make it happen. Alright, so we got our pancake. Get right you pull that bitch right out there. There's those bad boys just a wee bit more. If anybody's wondering about the wide pipe that's on this car, you can get it from 034 Motorsport. It's not a direct bolt-on for the C5 Allroad, even though it says it is on their website. I had sent them pictures and told them it didn't fit, and they gave me $100 for free, or offered that I could return it for a full refund. We made it work. Got $100 in their store. So really not all so bad. I'm not gonna fight it. I'm just gonna undo these little F's right here. Usually you have to remove this also, but if I can reach this, I'm not gonna, because boom. I'm gonna use one of these. I did valve cover gaskets on this car, all the cam seals, redid the timing, redid the suspension, ran on coilovers, so we did a conversion. You might be able to see the new car lift in the background. If you haven't seen any of my videos, that's pretty new. And hopefully it'll be really helpful in building these sleepers. Pull it out. Now we gotta undo these at the turbo inlet. In order to get this thing fitted on there too, in case any of you guys have one and you're wondering, I basically just broke off the plastic circular part on the end of the pancake, and I used a file to just file it down so it's flush. And then I used my old lobster claw end right here, just cut it and fitted it over it. Of course, we're going to have to disconnect these two if you want to remove the whole lobster claw. But really, we just had to do that to get the room to pull this off. Y pipe is off, removed. put it in a safe place. And this is going to give us access to the fuel rail. Basically, since we don't have to actually change the injectors themselves, the plan is to leave some of these lines connected in the back and just really focus on undoing this, the fuel return line, and there's a couple other things, but then we're just gonna lift it up, pull it back to give us access to those ejectors and to pull the O-rings off and put on the new ones. So, should be easy enough. I guess I'll leave this video as is and then check the next one for the follow-up, and we'll see if we fix it or not.